Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be creating a makeup look using just drugstore makeup products. I have a good mix of things I've already owned and some newer things that have come my way. So let's get into today's video. I finally have my girls up on my wall. Ow! Whoa, that really scratched the scalp. Ay, 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 ay. These are both done by Janice Sung on Instagram. I love her art, but this is Chihiro from Spirited Away, and we've got Sophie and Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. I do have other pictures I want to hang up. I have one actually behind me. I'll show you. It's really pretty. This one here, maybe? We'll see. I don't know yet, but I love this picture. It reminded me of the flower scene in Howl's Moving Castle. I just haven't hung it yet because I don't have the right nails. I've got these though, but not the right kind. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to be starting with my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation in two shades, 4N and 2.5N. I'm doing like a 2-to-1 ratio. I actually filmed this video already today, but I was making some silly decisions and well, I just started to get really irritable and grouchy, and I started to talk about sad things, and I was like, this video sucks. And then I ate a cucumber salad and I feel better now. So I'm blending that out using my BK Beauty 101 brush. And this foundation is just like so good. It just glides onto your skin so effortlessly. It has such a thin, lovely consistency. It's definitely my favorite foundation you can get from the drugstore, and it's a good competitor to a lot of higher end products. It's just phenomenal, honestly. Now I'm using my NYX Pro Fix Stick in the shade Natural. I have a first date tomorrow actually, you guys. Kind of exciting. I met this guy on Hinge. We've been texting each other for a little while. He seems really, really sweet and cute and my type. He kind of gives me Prince Eric vibes. That's like my dream type. Cartoon, 2D, blue eyes, fluffy black hair. I think a lot of people think I'm still with my ex. We've been broken up. I think I broke up with him like back in November. And I posted a video back then, but every time I talk about dating or something, people are like, I thought you had a boyfriend. Nope, not for a while. But yeah, I'm excited to be dating again. It's fun and also exhausting, but mostly can be fun. He planned a really cute date. I'm sure I'll be filming like a full first date get ready with me, so I'll get into that more tomorrow. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited even if he isn't my guy. I'm just excited to get out there again. And this will be my first, no, actually this will be my second date here. Forgot about the first one entirely. You can tell that one went amazing. Completely forgot about the guy. Okay, so there's my base. I just quickly added some of the Huda Beauty, whoa, looks like the Huda Beauty powder, but it's the E.L.F. Prime and Stay finishing powder. I recently got a new one of these, and it's just, it blows my mind every time I use it how good this powder is. It's super awesome. Now I'll be contouring and bronzing using my NYX Wonder Sticks in the shades Fair and Universal Light. In the first round of me filming this, I used the highlighting side and I was like, why did I do that? It's too stiff and it does not work really well, unfortunately. I wish that this was just like the contour side. I feel like once upon a time I really liked the highlighting side, but I think they're just a little bit dried out now and they're just like, it's too stiff. But the bronzing side is a really nice consistency. And I'm blending this out using my Moda blending fan brush. I'm really loving how smooth my skin looks today. I've also been trying out a new SPF, the one that my bestie recommended to me, and a lot of you have been raving about this one. It's the Skin 1004 Centella SPF 50. This one, you probably know what I'm talking about. And I think I like it. Makeup is going on it really nicely. So for my blush, I have these L'Oreal Lumi Le Liquid blush. And I'll swatch these for you. These are new to me. I thought they were new because they sent me like a whole PR thing including these, but I did a little Google search and I feel like they have been out for a little bit. I've never heard anything about them. So I'm curious to see why that is. These ones here feel thicker. These are very, very thin and watery. I don't know if I really like the look of those, honestly, but this pink one here is really catching my eye. So I'll be going in with that. That is the shade Dewy Bright Pink. Then this middle one on the top row is Dewy Rich Coral. Then we have Dewy Worth It. Then starting down here we have Glowy Gold Pink, and then Glowy True Rose, and then the last one, Glowy Worth It Medium. So I'm going to apply it the same way I usually do. So I take some in the middle of my hand here, and I'm using my Rare Beauty blush brush. I love this brush for liquid products because it has kind of like a spikier, stiffer, bristled brush, and it kind of like really gets in there and blends the product out quick. It's really good. Just had to fix my lighting a little Little Bear. I've been watching Little Bear on YouTube because I miss it. I had to fix my lighting a little bit there. I don't know if I really like that consistency. It felt a little bit like chalky. And where's it going? Wait, actually, why is it disappearing? Where's it going? Like am I imagining things, or is it like almost gone? Where's it going? I'm having a strange experience with this blush. It was very chalky and kind of like matte to blend out. Like it does not feel like a dewy pink blush at all, but it's just like patching up. Oh no, don't like that at all. But we're going to persevere and push through. I don't want to give up. So I'm just going to pat a little bit of my E.L.F. powder on that. Yeah, just to mattify that, because I'm going to pretend that never happened and I'm going to try this blush instead. This is the NYX Buttermelt blush, and I have the shade Shimmering Rose, Getting Butta. So this is the shade I'll be using. It's another really pretty pink. It kind of feels like it gives an effect of like a baked blush a little bit, just in like how it's a little dimensional and shimmery. I also have the shade Electric Fuchsia, which is this really pretty, really, really bright purple. I don't think that would look good on my skin tone, but on medium skin, purple blushes just do something very magical. These seem to pack a punch of pigment, so I'm just going to calm it a little bit. And then I'm going to hope it's going to mask the patchiness of the cheek without like really adding too much blush, which I feel like is going to happen. Oh no, oh no. Okay, yeah, the pigment is there, even if I try to wipe as much as I can off. It's okay, it's okay. There's a way to go around this. Let me just look at it first. I think I really like that blush formula. Way better than the L'Oreal one, but that's too much blush. I'm taking a clean brush that doesn't have anything on it just to kind of buff away any extra like powder that's just chilling on the surface of my cheek. Then I will go in with a little bit of a powder bronzer because it's just looking like I need it. I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible in the shade 300. And I'm taking my foundation brush and I'm like starting right here and flicking outwards just to kind of help softly erase that a little bit. It's getting better. We're having the opposite problem of what we were just having with the blush disappearing, and now it's just too apparent. I need something in the middle, please. I'm sure if I went in with just this initially, I would have had a smoother experience, but it happens sometimes. I think the shade of this is kind of deterring me from really liking this product. I feel like if I tried the shade back in Butta or for the Butta, I would have liked my experience more. It's just this type of color is not really my jam. It's not really my cup of butter. I feel like there's a pun there. I'm not getting there today. Not my bread and butter. Is that the one? But before it's kitty intermission time, I'm going to apply some of this. This is the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray from E.L.F. It's kind of like one of those, I just shook it up, but it has like 2 phases to it. It looks like there's like an oilier layer and like a water layer to it. Kind of just like the Milk Makeup one. So curious to see my experience with this. It's my first spray, and sometimes oh, that's a really fine spray. They weren't lying when it says shockingly fine mist. Consider me shocked. Okay, whoa. I love this. Looks like I'm wearing a little Bumpit. Don't love it that much. Okay. Ooh, that's so going to make me sneeze. Can I breathe yet? Yes, okay. I just pulled a Chihiro. Oh no, I didn't, not safe. Oh, I almost sneezed, but I swallowed it. Now I will be doing my brows. Enjoy the kitty intermission. The setting spray has melted things nicely into my skin, but I smell it. Like, it smells like powdery makeup, like when I would play around in my grandma's makeup bag. Like, it just smells like really makeup-y and powdery. It's strange. I need a little bit more of a cheek glow, so I'm taking some of my Essence Pure Nude Highlight. I feel like that's what my eye is missing, a little bit of a pop. So I swatched 2 different products here. I have the new Revlon Color Stay Multiplayer pencils in these really fun shades. So we have Fortress, which I have used in one of my recent videos. This one's really catching my eye today, this gorgeous bluey silver. That's the shade Glitch Effect. Then we have Under the Radar, Queen of Hearts, High Stakes, and Checkmate. Then below here are the L'Oreal eyeshadow sticks. And we have the shades Ice Sparkle, Twinkly Rose, or it might be Twinkly Rose. Yeah, there's no accent there. Twinkly Rose, Alluring Rose, Magnetic Mauve, Magnetic Bronze, and Brown Abyss. So I'm really looking at this one here, maybe this one like in the crease and stuff, and potentially this one as like a little bit more of a sparkle maker. Because I'm filming this later in the day, the sun keeps coming in and out kind of more directly into my office, so the lighting might be doing the same thing. So starting with the L'Oreal eyeshadow stick in the shade Alluring Rose, I'm going to throw that into my crease just to add some definition. Ooh, that felt like a really cooling gel. I'm not like the biggest fan of eyeshadow sticks. They have to be very special to wow me. I'm also going to throw some right on my lower lash line. This is like super cold feeling. I like the feel of it, but to work with it, it's a little like starchy. It sets immediately and it doesn't have a lot of budge. So I'm happy I chose like a really light shade. I'm now going to take that Revlon in Glitch Effect. So I'm going to take this right here to begin with, and then I think I'm going to bring it up into my crease. I don't want to have too much pigment on my eye, so I'll blend this out quick. Okay, that's not too bad. That was BK Beauty 207, by the way. And then now I'm going to bring it out slightly, and then I'm going to connect it to my crease. Oh, I'm not liking how these eye products are blending on me. I thought this was going to look so cool. Okay, maybe it just needs a little finessing and building, and I'm not liking how this is working at all. I think I'm going to wipe that off and do something else. But I do want to see what this twinkle stick looks like, because this one is kind of like a different formula. It's just like glitter. That one's better. I could see me using this one actually, because it's buildable, blendable, and it's a really pretty sparkle actually. Fresh Slate. Let's try something else. I'm going to start with the darker L'Oreal pencil in the shade Brown Abyss. I do not like the visual I get when I think of a brown abyss. So I'm starting with this BK Beauty brush and see how this goes. I just swiped my brush on the stick, so I didn't have to go in with the stick directly. So I'm just wrapping it around my eye like I pretty much always do, just for the depth. And then I'm going to take the lighter brown. This is Magnetic Bronze, and I'm going to take that on a blending brush. Same way, I'm just going to pick some up directly, and then I'm going to kind of bring this up into my crease. So these have kind of like a quick set, so you have to work pretty quickly. Already stuck in place. Okay. I'm just being a little bit too aggressive on my eye to like try to blend this out. I don't think I like the eye products I chose for today's video. I'm going to smudge this other shade in like the glittery version. This is another glittery kind of color, the Twinkly Rose. So these ones seem to be better in this kind of more sparse sheer formula. And I'm hoping this glitter will kind of distract from the patchiness a little bit. It's strange because sometimes like shimmery stick eyeshadows blend so much better than like the flat colored ones. So I'm disappointed in this product. So I don't recommend those. They're pretty difficult to work with. They almost set immediately. I don't mind the twinkle sticks, like these two shades. Those ones aren't bad, but I feel like there's better for what you get. I'm taking some of the L'Oreal bronzer just to kind of mask that. It's not my favorite, not my favorite. I'm liking my base though. The blush is settling in. Like I think the base looks nice. The eyes, not so much, but that bronzer really came in clutch. I have this mascara. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise in brown. Let's dabble, why not? Put a brown mascara on this. That's a very pretty brown shade, but it completely strained my lashes, unfortunately. I was kind of expecting that, but I really like the color of it. The eyes turned out not horribly for how much I kind of had to finesse things. Honestly, just this bronzer really saved the day once again. But here are the eyes all done. Now let's move on to lips. I'm using my E.L.F. Baddest Beige lip liner.